Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. Today I'm not using a microphone because I think that was the issue. It's not necessary with I had some videos with no sound recently, and I'm sorry for that disappointment. But I think it's not the microphone, which I did replace. I think it's the port on my phone or the place where it plugs in. I think that is the issue. So until the new phone comes, I will probably be just using my voice close to the microphone. I mean, close to the phone's microphone. Okay, anyway, on we go. For those of you who chose the blue heart, which is just lovely, we have the Five of Coins, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, all minor arcana today. Okay, well, that is just fine because the Ace of Cups is help. It's like sources, our loving source is like saying, here, have some emotional comfort, have some joy, have some peace. We have the Dove of Peace there. And it is divine. This card in particular in the Rider-Waite, there's symbolism suggesting divinity. So it is divine intervention. You're really receiving some help. So it's good to kind of turn into that. The Three of Wands is about making efforts now that will pay off big later. So please keep doing that. And the Five of Coins could be money woes, could be worries about health. Pentacles are health. But the Five is temporary. The Five is, even in the card, the people are ready to walk into the church. So that Five of Coins is temporary. Maybe Source knows you've been going through something that's been difficult, and that's why the Ace of Cups is there. So I like this reading. It's a good reading. Just nurturing, just bringing you through it. Okay, for those of you who chose the Madagascar agate, we have, oh, whoops. I reversed them. Should I keep them reversed? I think I will. Okay, now we have reversals here. Okay, but we do have the Temperance Angel, which is very nice. All reversals mean is there might be something a little off about the interpretation. The cards are still there. They're still valid for you. But for some reason, a reversal means you've got to, maybe there's a little shift to kind of bring them upright. So we have that's how I always see reversals. We have the Temperance Angel right in the middle. There's your major arcana. And she is, or he is, helping you to be balanced, to be wise, to think about things before you do them. Yes. To not take unnecessary risks today. But now it's reversed. So perhaps, this is something that you need to rely on. Maybe you're not relying on it, or maybe you don't believe that you've been being wise and temperate. Sometimes Source has to point out to us that an angel or the divine has been working with us to be wise, to help things move along in a good way. And we just, we don't realize that. And we could relax a lot more if we did. So that may turn the Temperance Angel upright. And then you've got the Five of Swords. Okay. Yes. So there may be somebody who is sort of win at any cost, or there may be some kind of energy that is sort of win at any cost that really is, that's affecting you today. That can be that corporate way of thinking. Profits at any cost. That can be that. Amoral. The markets are amoral. But there are people, in the markets, or corporations, are profit driven very frequently, though they want to, they generally want to improve things for their employees, or so they say. But so that Five of Swords reverse, there could be something, somebody in your environment or some kind of dynamic that's overarching. Maybe it's at your work, maybe it's societal, maybe it's competition. But the Five of Swords, obviously with the Temperance Angel, you are to retreat. There we go. If any of you have felt like you're in a battle, you're fighting for something, and maybe you're fighting with someone or you're fighting something internally in the back of your mind and you don't even realize it, you're not allowing yourself to rest because you're concerned about this issue, or you're concerned about someone you feel is a threat or something you feel is a threat to you. So this reading may say, get unlocked from that. Let it go. Let it go. Ask Source for justice and fairness, and trust that you will do the right things at the right times to protect yourself and to meet your goals, because you are temperate. You are wise. So this is about, maybe sometimes people's temperance gets a little off. Maybe that's the reversal, because they're tired, or they're ill, or they're, a little bit stressed out from too much, and they need to retreat. They just need to retreat from the whole issue. So I don't know if that means taking a day to rest. I don't know if that means getting out and walking around. I don't know if that means turning off the television, the news. Whatever that may be, retreat is in order today. And trust in the divine to lead you, and trust in your temperance, your wisdom, because you have it. Yes, so that's what I'm seeing there. Very interesting. Sometimes we can be kind of locked in a battle in a way, and we don't even realize it. It can be kind of going on in the back of our minds. We're fretting about something back there, as if we could change it by doing that. And so sometimes cards like that tell us, oh, please, call our attention to that, and they want us to let it go. All right, for those of you who chose the green stone, the green banded stone, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Two of Cups, and we've got the Nine of Swords. Okay. Oh, wow. There may be a new era coming in, an agreement perhaps, or a partnership perhaps, that is going to usher in something good. It may be, but when there are times of change, we may worry a lot with that Nine of Swords. Now that Nine of Swords is always optional, always, always, always. Source is basically saying, don't worry, you are going to achieve the change that you need in a certain area, or maybe in your whole life. Something, fate is working with you here. And the Two of Cups is, you might be seeing eye to eye with somebody. Maybe that new era starts with, it could be a new relationship, a new partnership, a new agreement, a new conversation, even a conversation that is just amazing. A new, somebody new you're talking to with new ideas that are helping you to have a fresh start in some area, to have a turning of the wheel in some area. No need to worry. This is powerful energy. So universe is helping you out with this. Okay. For those of you who would like a little further clarification for your reading, whoopsie, we have the Golden Nugget card. Okay. And that is the Six of Cups. So, okay, so that's always, I like that as a clarifier, because it's basically saying it's nostalgia. So there might be something about somebody you have known for a very long time crossing your path again, calling you, or pleasant time with that person. But it could also mean, it is the nostalgia card, and it is about looking back. And it can also be an indicator when we have a question. I don't know if you do this, but there's some things in my life that I ask Source about over and over and over again, hoping for a different answer. so, so the nostalgia card would come up to say, okay, what has been the case in the past? That is going to be the case now. You know, the nostalgia card comes up to instruct us to kind of consider the past. If we're worrying that we won't be able to do something, or we're not up to something, you know, the nostalgia card says, hey, wait a minute, you've made it this far. Look at everything that you have accomplished. You've accomplished the things that you needed to, that you were supposed to in this lifetime, you know, so far. So the Six of Cups will tell us that. The Six of Cups will also, if we're wondering, should I go back to, this place of work, that relationship, this or that hobby, should I go back to that? The Six of Cups is telling you what you experienced in the past regarding that, you'll probably experience now regarding that, if you did. So the Six of Cups is a terrific card. It's very grounding, I feel like, because, you know, this is about emotional fulfillment too. It's about let's consider what is emotionally fulfilling to us, and relationships that are as well. All right, well, I hope that is helpful to you. I thank you all so very much for listening. I do. I know it's a little unpredictable, these videos, because, you know, I with my schedule, I'm getting them up when I can get them up. And I'd love to have that change, but in the future, perhaps. But I just really do appreciate you all tuning in, and I think a lot of people are thinking, well, if it comes up on my feed at this time, it must mean I'm supposed to watch it at this time. And if it doesn't, well, maybe Source guides me to something else for that day. I really appreciate all of the people who just move with the winds of change, move with the flow of the divine. I thank you all so very, very much. You take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.